Welcome back to episode 120 of Teachers in Transition, the podcast and the YouTube channel. My name is Kitty Boitnott. I am the owner of Boitnott Coaching, LLC, and the founder of Teachers in Transition. I am a heart-centered career transition and job search coach who specializes in working with burnout teachers who are ready to make a career change but don't know how or where to begin. And I'm also a certified stress management and life strategies coach. In my weekly podcast and YouTube presentation, I offer alternating topics. 1 week talking about stress management strategies for teachers, and on alternating weeks talking about career transition strategies for teachers. And this week, the topic is stress. So I found an article that I want to share with you, and I will share give kudos to the author, Kalina Baker, who is the author of a blog called Teaching Made Practical, Resources for Upper Elementary. And Kalina has offered this particular post on a summer checklist for teachers, 13 ways to relax. There probably are 30, but she's only offering 13. I will offer the link to the blog post at the end of the show notes, and I'm also going to offer another freebie that I have for you, because one of the strategies for relaxing this summer that she recommends is coloring, like for adults. And I happen to have free mandalas that I offer as a coloring tool that you can use to relax and de-stress. So I'll provide that at the end of the show notes as well. Some of the other strategies that she mentions in her blog post are, first of all, avoid all those toxic people who will make snide remarks to you, snarky remarks about how it must be nice to get paid for your summer, or how it must be nice that you don't have to work 3 months out of the year and that you get paid for time off. Forget those people, stay clear of those people, don't pay any attention to those people, because they don't get it. They don't understand that you've already worked for the pay that you're getting this summer, and that's assuming that you actually are getting paid. The first couple of summers that I worked back in the day, I didn't get paid. I took my paycheck in 10 installments, and then I was on my own for July and August until school started again in September. And so it's not necessarily true that you're even being paid for your summer. If you are being paid, it's because you're now being paid the prorated rate that you didn't get paid fully for during the 10 or 11 months that you worked. So stay clear of those people. Even if you explain it to them, they won't get it. It'll just make you mad. So don't let them stress you out. Don't pay any attention to them. She also recommends that you take a nap or sleep in or both whenever you feel like it, just because you can. And most importantly, don't make yourself feel guilty about it. Take the time to rest. You'll have plenty of time later to get all stressed out and not have time to take naps when you would like to, or not to be able to sleep in because you've got to get up to get to work early so that you can do what you need to do to be prepared for your day. So during the summertime, take advantage of the opportunity to get the rest that you need and deserve. She also suggests that it's important for you to take time to laugh, and I can certainly vouch for the importance of this one. I remember it's not been just but a few months ago that I caught myself laughing out loud at a TV show that I hadn't seen for a while. And I realized how long it had been since I had last laughed out loud. We need to do that. I actually felt the endorphins flood through my bloodstream when I had that big, deep belly laugh over something silly that was on TV. So what I decided to do from that point was to look for shows that would make me laugh. And I have been successful in that. It's been a project that I make sure that I laugh out loud at least once every single day. And for optimal health, you need to do it more than once. So find ways to make you laugh. Find funny funny things that will cause you to giggle or to laugh out loud. You need that to de-stress. Already mentioned the coloring book. That's a great way to de-stress. Taking a long lunch. Now that we're in most places free of COVID restrictions, you can meet your friends for lunch and take extra time. You don't get to do that during the school year, do you? So just take your time, relax, meet at your favorite place, and linger over lunch and enjoy it while you're at it. Read a good book that isn't for kids, isn't for school, isn't for what you're going to be teaching in the fall. Read something that you enjoy because you enjoy it. In my case, I love mysteries. I like the John Baldacci books and the John Grisham books. I love those. And for light stuff, I like the A to Z series, and I like the Stephanie Plum series. They're fun and not very serious, but they make me laugh. So find something that you will enjoy and can lose yourself in, whatever that might be for you. She recommends that you can go to an aquarium, and that there is a scientific study that proves that watching fish lowers your heartbeat and lowers your blood pressure. So you can even watch, go to an aquarium virtually and watch the fish swim leisurely in their water, and it will help you to relax. So that's something that I probably wouldn't have thought about before. She suggests you can go on a Netflix binge, and I certainly have done my share of those and have enjoyed every minute of them. She says you can go to the bathroom anytime you want. So be grateful for that. Pay attention to that when you can go to the bathroom without feeling guilty or getting someone to cover for you. Anytime you want. You don't have to hold it forever. She says you can stay in your pajamas all day if you want to. And why not when you have a chance? Go get a massage. I've got one coming up, I think the end of this week, come to think of it, and I'm looking forward to it. And if you can't take a real vacation to someplace exotic, she says at least do a staycation. Go somewhere, every location has some kind of historic place that you can go to, or a restaurant, an all-day spa, something that you can do that will allow you to relax, detox, get grounded again, so that when school is ready to start, you are grounded and ready for whatever the school year may bring. And who knows what challenges there may be waiting for you. We'll have plenty of time to talk about that between now and when school starts. Right now, I just want you to be enjoying your summer. I want you to be thinking about ways that you can improve your relationships with your family and your friends after a long bit of time that you've not been able to see them like you would have wanted to because of COVID. And get used to the idea of being back to some semblance of normal. At the same time, I want to urge you to be careful, because there are variants out there that you need to be mindful of, you need to be aware of, you need to continue to pay attention to whatever guidelines that the CDC may be putting out, because they can change, without a whole lot of fanfare, depending on what's going on in the world around you. And frankly, the danger of getting sick varies from place to place in the country, depending on the number of people in your community who have been vaccinated. So just be mindful, be aware, stay well, stay healthy, and do what you can for yourself to relax this summer so that you're fully ready to do whatever your fall may entail. Now, if you are one of those teachers who have been thinking, I just cannot make myself go back, we need to talk. I have just reduced the do-it-yourself version of my Jumpstart Your Job Search 2.0 program to only $297, or a 4-part payment plan of $77 for four equal payments. You get all of the information that you would get with my coaching program, minus the coaching, but all of the information that you need to figure out what it is that you want to do next in your career, and how to create a relevant resume that speaks to the job you want as opposed to the job you had, how to write a compelling cover letter, how to create a stellar LinkedIn profile, how to do the networking you need to do to make the kinds of connections you need in order to find people who can hire you or make recommendations for you, offer you references, all the way up to how to interview with poise and confidence and ease. All of that is embedded in the 15 modules in a do-it-yourself version of the Jumpstart Your Job Search 2.0 program. Now, if you don't know whether the program is right for you, all you need to do is make an appointment for a discovery session, and we can talk about whether or not the program is right for you. It may be that the do-it-yourself version of the program is not enough to help you to be successful. I have other versions of the program, other packages that you can think about purchasing. But if you want to get in on the ground floor and start learning right away at the cheapest price ever that I've offered this particular program, $297 instead of $497, with 4 equal payments of $77, then perhaps you need to have a conversation with me. I will put the link to my calendar in the show notes along with all of the other links that I've promised. And that's it for today. Please, please, please take care of yourself. Be mindful of the time that you have to relax as opposed to already getting geared up and fearful or worried about what's going to happen in the fall. Just stay in the moment. That's what coloring can do for you. That's what going to an aquarium can do for you. It's what reading a good book can do for you. Stay in the moment and appreciate the time you have right now. Have a wonderful week. Stay well, stay safe. I will see you next week.